Hey everyone, Mishan here, singer, songwriter, and vocal coach. And today we're going to be talking about breathing for singing.
Run, run, lost boy, they say to me.
So we're going to start this from the very beginning so you can get an idea of what's going on when you're breathing. So first, when we breathe, what happens is we actually passively draw breath through the lungs. So the lungs actually aren't doing anything active. It's the diaphragm that is actively dropping down. And so the diaphragm is a sheet of muscle that sits right here below the rib cage. And so as we breathe in, that diaphragm drops down. It looks kind of like that. And so when we're singing or when we're breathing to be able to sing, we're actually actively lowering the diaphragm on the inhale. Where people get confused is they hear terms like sing from the diaphragm, but the diaphragm is actually the only thing that is activated when we're breathing in, not when we're breathing out. And usually we don't sing on the breath in. So we're generally not going to be singing with that diaphragm dropping down when it's activated. When it releases is when we sing. So we can never really sing from the diaphragm because we're really singing from the release of the diaphragm. So when the diaphragm drops down, it pushes all of our internal organs out of the way. When it pushes the internal organs out of the way, it distends the stomach. So the stomach pops out. And so that's why you're going to get this kind of popped out belly when you're belly breathing properly, because you're not drawing air down there, but you're actually just drawing the diaphragm down low, which then pushes all the organs out of the way. Now, in my experience, I've found that some people get confused, especially children, with the way that their stomach should be operating with the breath. Children, for whatever reason, I'm not 100% sure why, but they have the idea in their head that when they breathe in, their stomach should come in. When they breathe out, their stomach should come out. And so this is a little bit of a backwards process. We actually want to be doing the opposite. And so if you notice that this is a problem with you, give it a try. Try a breath right now. And just be consciously aware of what is going on with your breath. When you think about it, is your stomach coming in on the breath in and out on the breath out? Or is it going out on the breath in and coming in on the breath out? If it's coming in the former, then it's incorrect and we have to retrain the way the muscles are working. If it's the latter, you're great. You're already on the right path. So if you do find that this is a problem for you and your stomach is coming in on the breath in, what I want you to do is put a hand on your stomach, right? And as we're having our hand there, we want to consciously think of pushing our hand out. So give a little bit of resistance from your hand. When we breathe in, we want to consciously think of pushing that hand out with our stomach. That's going to help you draw the breath in deep and allow that stomach to release and get the diaphragm to lower the way that it should. If you want to sing with more confidence and power, then you have to sign up for my lesson subscription. You get 2 group lessons with me personally every single week. You get access to all my courses, and you get access to recordings of all my one-on-one lessons with my students. That will help you learn vicariously through them. Click the link down below to sign up now. And then on the breath out, we want to think of releasing that and allowing the hand to guide our stomach in. So that is mistake number 1 you can run into. Mistake number 2 you can run into when it comes to breathing for singing is breathing from your chest. So generally, we want to try to sing from lower down into our body. We want to try to get our abs to engage because they are antagonistic to the diaphragm and they're the ones that are actually activating on the breath out. So we want to try to get as engaged with those muscles as possible. Our pelvic floor, our lower abs, and our lower back. People that breathe from the chest are using the chest to lift in order to get the breath in. And when they lift the chest, the stomach actually comes in on the breath in. And so that could be a possible reason that children might be training themselves to breathe in from the chest. So when I breathe in, if I do that, my stomach comes in actually. And we want to try to avoid this. Why? Because if you could see here, my neck muscles are really tense right now to be able to hold myself in this position. So we want to try to keep that chest as disengaged as possible. Why don't we want these muscles to engage? Because these muscles work against the muscles that are inside the larynx, which are actually necessary for singing. So we want to focus on the muscles inside the larynx and try to shut off these muscles as much as possible. So again, keeping that chest relaxed, we want to try to take a breath in through the stomach. Now, some people may already be able to do this. So keeping the chest relaxed and having the stomach come out. So I want you to put one hand on your chest, one hand on your stomach, and feel that bottom hand move and this top hand not move. Now, even if you have this part down with you sitting nice and relaxed in this way, it might change when it comes to singing a phrase. So a lot of people, when they are about to sing, they start to feel anxious. And when they're feeling anxious, their body starts to go into fight or flight and the autonomic nervous system starts to go haywire. When that happens, we stop breathing as deeply into the body and we start to chest breathe. So I'll see a lot of singers that are able to just sit here relaxed and go, and keep the chest relaxed. But it's a whole nother question if we can start to apply that to actual singing. So now what I want you to do is put one hand on your chest, one hand on your stomach, and I want you to breathe in, not allowing the chest to engage or rise. And now I want you to sing a line. So we're just gonna go actually for this. So we're just gonna go and just feel the stomach slowly push inwards as we breathe out. And again, breath in. Good. And so that's all we need to do. Now, some people may be able to do that in a low, comfortable note. But let's see, can we do that without raising the chest as we go to a higher note? So, can you still keep it nice and relaxed in the chest and just use the stomach in order to hit those higher notes? If you can, then you're already set up with the proper breath for singing and you'll be able to sing into your phrases much, much easier with this type of breath. If not, keep running through these drills as I did in this video. Go back, rewatch it a few times to try to find how to adjust those habits and tendencies that you have that are holding you back. I promise if you're able to master this type of breathing, even when you're singing an anxiety-provoking line or song, then you're going to be in a much, much better place to find full freedom in your voice. Let me give you an example of me trying to find this type of relaxation on an anxiety-provoking line for myself. Nessun dorma, the final line, vincerò, is one that has always been a difficult line for me to be able to sing. So trying it here, now thinking of this breath, we're going to try to do this together. If you want, follow along with me. If not, pick a song that is anxiety provoking for you. Try to do the same thing. So just apply it to your own situation. So we're going to go nice and relaxed, breathing in from the stomach. Vincerò. So there I had a little bit of chest movement. So let's try breathing in deeper. Think in deeper. Vincerò. So I guarantee you, if I was breathing from my chest, that would not been as easy as it was. That felt really easy. It kind of flowed right out of me. And I think a lot of that is based on the fact that I was really, really anchoring my breath in deep into my body and using my abs to engage and find the fullness in my tone. Try this on the song that's causing you trouble, or try it on this song, whatever you'd like. And I guarantee if you do this properly, you're going to find a whole world of freedom in your voice. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please hit the like button down below. If you want to see more videos like this, check out that one. You're going to like it. Click on it.